Okay, Andy, it's time to move on to watch number 2. Let's get this one started. Very clean. All right, let's go ahead and take it out of the case. Lovely dial. Wow, what a pretty watch. What a pretty, pretty watch. Really nice. These are just so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna have to get a crown here. Let's see if we have one that fits. There we go. Okay, pretty well lined. I think we can manage with that. Okay. those levers on this last one. There we go. All right. Oops. And there we have it. Done. So nice. Okay, good. All right, let's get your dial off. Very nice, super clean. 8-1 on the back of your dial and 8-4 on the back of your case. That's pretty close. A couple months, 3 months. Wow, that is a clean dial. What a beautiful watch this is going to be. Okay, so let's proceed. Take your washer. Good, take that off. Okay. She looks okay. I have to take a close look. Sometimes they can get worn. This is a very clean movement, so it's not clear that it needs anything, but you never know. With bushings, they're just, you know, they're not as forever, if you will, as a jewel. And this thing is, you know, 54 years old. It's crazy. It's so amazing that they survive. Ooh, sticky. Yeah, that's old grease that has leaked out here. Yeah, you can see even your barrel is worn. Got some arbor wear. Okay. Non-hacking 6117. inspect all those components there. Okay, on to this side. Pretty sure this watch has never been apart. Looks so nice. There's your very special intermediary wheel, which drives your 24-hour wheel. It's all very clean. Wow. Super nice. Nice tight cannon pinning. All metal. No plastic in this movement at all. Okay, with that, we are finished with the teardown. Now we're gonna proceed to the jeweling and the cleaning, and we will come back. Okay, Andy, well, we are ready to go on your 6117. Just want to point out a few things before we get going. Here's your new lower mainspring arbor port jewel and your upper mainspring arbor port jewel. So those are ready to go. And we're going to just start putting pieces together. I've done all my checks and done my pre-lubrications, so it's time to get going. So we're going to do that. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's check it out, see how we did. Okay, well, this is a good place to start. We're gonna begin by making some adjustments here. I'm going to get rid of your beat error. See if that helps. Did we go in the right direction? Looks like it. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see if we can get your rate down just a bit. Sorry about the snoring. It's ever present. Okay, that's good. Let's see, can we get that adjusted just a little tighter? Of course, we're going to make final adjustments in the case, but let's see, I think we went the wrong way. Did we? Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we have to pick up the rate just a bit. Yep. There we go. Okay. That's a little fast. It's always good to try and get it as close as we can here in this situation. Where are we at? Okay. All right, I'm going to let this go ahead and break in for a little bit. We're going to watch those numbers and see how they evolve. But I think we're starting in a good spot, for sure. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, looks pretty good. We'll do our final tweaks, of course, in the case. But approaching into the 220s, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, going the right way. That's good. Okay, I think we're just going to let this work for a bit and we'll come back and have a look. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, Andy, it's time to continue on with your calendar side. We're going to put some of the components on over here, and then we can move on to get your dial and hands back in place. That is that. We're gonna move over your dial and get everything back together and pack in the case, and we'll come back. Okay, here we are, right at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything back together. Everything looks really great. Let's get your winding weight in place. Okay. back on. Wow, what a pretty watch. These are just so spectacular. And yours is basically perfect. I mean, the case has seen some use, but not very much. I mean, the crystal was a bit more scratched than I would expect for a watch that was in this sort of condition. You know, it was worn, but not for very long. I went ahead and just polished your crystal. This is your original crystal. Bit of a dome. It's got some dings and nicks and things, but overall, I mean, it's really very clean. Let's see if we can brighten this up a little bit. These dials with this anthracite sort of finish are just so hard to photograph and take pictures of. But everything is exactly as it was. You've got a new crown, a new stem, new gasket inside of your crown to make sure that everything's right. Now your city ring actually turns, which is really nice. You can do your world timing. Everything works exactly as it should. All the functions are perfect. Yeah, you can just set yourself up to travel if we ever get to travel again. But this is exactly what you want to see. These come out so beautifully when they're done right, and I just think that this one is just so good. I mean, it's such a beautiful watch. You let me know about the crystal. I think this is good. I mean, if you want to keep this watch all original, it's nice to have the crystal intact. I spent some time trying to get it as clean as possible. If you look under magnification, you'll see some scratches and things, but I think the dial really comes through, and overall it just looks fantastic. This is going to be a nice one to wear for sure. Okay, well, let's go over what we did change. So this should be the baggie for this one. There's your broken crown, your broken stem. Here's your bushing from your mainspring arbor. There's your old caseback gasket. I had to do some swapping around and doing of things. You get a washer that goes on here. This had to come apart in order for me to do the actual new crystal. I had to rebuild it. So there's a little bit of time and effort in there, but totally worth it. There's your old stem and your old crystal. So just a beautiful example and fully functional now. Now you can actually set the time and turn the bezel and do all the things it's supposed to do. All right, well, Andy, it's been really fun. These are just really fun watches, really beautiful examples. I really appreciate you letting me bring them back to their glory, and we'll be in touch and get these home to you. All right, thanks so much. Thanks for watching.